you through two things. First, what are the 5 questions that you have to be able to answer to be most effective in growing your business? If you don't know the answer to these questions, you're going to find yourself growing and then having challenges. And these are not 5 questions you ask once. Like the rest of this program, you're going to want to come back to those 5 questions and make them part of how you do business. They will give you that competitive advantage. Then you'll begin to break down in that second DVD, what is the plan with you or with your team? And you're going to be able to codify exactly what it takes to grow 30 to 250%, or if you come up with a more aggressive plan, it'll be there. But we want a plan that you really can act on. So the first DVDs get you started, sets the philosophy, orientation, important. Second DVD, we're going to get into the hardcore. What is the plan that's going to make that turnaround for you? When we get to the third one, what do we talk about? Everything in life is innovation and marketing. So once we know a bit about how you're going to market and how you're going to grow your business, how are you going to innovate? That's our next DVD. What are you going to do so that you constantly create raving fan customers? That's going to drive customers crazy. Just when they think they know all the value you can give, you're going to give them even more value. And still do it economically in an intelligent way, where you can still have a good margin, where maybe you develop a brand because of the value you add and because of your innovation that makes you the leader, the dominant force in your particular industry or field. That's what we're best at. So once we got the psychology, we got the clear plan for growing, and we got the innovation, what's next? Well, clearly you need a plan on how you're going to be able to influence people. I don't just mean leadership skills, I mean sales processes. How do you manage? How do you work with competitors? How do you create strategic alliances? Whenever you got to influence somebody, there is a process, a simple process to structure any presentation, any negotiation process that's been proven to work year after year in just about every kind of industry you can imagine. So that process of really understanding what we call the football field of influence, I think you're going to find extraordinarily important. And then finally, number 5, you need to be in a position where you can master your time. It's not just your time, though. Have you ever been in a situation where you organized everything and your planner, whatever it was, whether it was, your telephone you did it on, or whether you did it in some paper planner in the old days or on your computer, and you had your to-do list? How often does that whole to-do list get done? And even if you get it all done, sometimes you can mistake movement for achievement. You get everything done and you didn't do what was most important. We're going to show you how to organize your life by outcomes, by results. And how do you maximize not just time, but people and resources in a really simple system we call the rapid planning method, or RPM. RPMs are like, how do you, in a car, get from here to there faster? You increase the RPMs. Once you learn this system, it'll change the way you think about managing your time and your life forever. And it'll give you an immense amount of fulfillment. And most importantly, your whole team can learn to do this. And then finally, it's all about, the next DVD is integration. How do we make sure that while you're getting this business to be successful, it's not just about wealth, it's also about happiness. And while it doesn't sound like much, the secret to Tony Hsieh and Zappos is their entire concept is to have everybody be happy. They market happiness, they deliver happiness. They deliver happiness for their customers, they deliver happiness for their employees, they do it internally with themselves. Again, if you're successful but you're not happy, what good is all this? So it's going to bring you back to how to integrate this so that you're going to want to follow through. And the last DVD with me is going to be an interview with the founder of HomeX, a company you may not have heard of, but the largest company in Mexico that building homes, and now becoming the largest in India. Since we started working with this company, as I told you, explosive growth. And we'll walk you through and show you, I'll interview him and he'll show you what we did and how we did it to be able to help him grow, and also what grew his business from 0 to $1 billion. So that's your first gold section. That's what we're going to start with right now. Then you'll go on to the blue, and then you'll go on to all the other experts. Now, or you'll do it whatever way you're going to do it. So here's the last thing I want to share with you. If you really think about it, as you start this program, this journey is an extraordinary journey. If you immerse yourself, yes, but also you don't have to do all of this to be incredibly successful. Sometimes when we think we're the furthest off, we just need to make a little tiny shift. It's kind of like if you're heading in, let's say, a particular direction, you're heading in this direction, and then all of a sudden we make a little 10-degree shift. Maybe you hear Jay Abraham speak. I mean, he's been with 10,000 different companies, one of the best marketing geniuses I know. Or maybe Eben Pagan, the guy started out, literally not knowing anything about business, living in his trailer, and he built one of the largest businesses on the internet you could ever imagine. Or maybe one of other 5 internet experts that can show you how to do the social networking. One of the business players there literally started with nothing. He's got, 5 employees, I believe, and he built it to doing $1 million days with very few moving parts. If you're in a traditional business, you might want to know how to use those tools. Or, maybe it's Stephen M.R. Covey, who gives you that little insight that says, this is the ultimate competitive advantage. Here's how you get people to trust you. Because people don't trust companies very much anymore. A big company, they run an ad. How many of those ads do you really believe? But when other people tell them that this company is right, this company delivers, what's the number? 75% that say, that's a company I'm interested in doing business with? How do you produce that trust in a matter of minutes? So whoever's going to give it to you, Tony Hsieh on the culture and how to build that, all those different experts, whether it be me or whether it be Chat, or whether it be any of our experts, and they don't say you don't change everything. You just take one of those little tools and you do it each week. You add a little step. You follow through and you recruit salespeople a new way. You make this little change. But you take that out a week from now, a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. You end up in a totally different destination. The littlest changes can make giant shifts in your business. And in this product, in this Ultimate Business Mastery System, you have hundreds of mini workshops with actions you can take, decisions you can make that can shift your business and your life forever. So I said to you, this could be a journey that you'll never forget. It'll only be that journey if you get started. So let's not wait any further. Let's get started right now. Either go to the shotgun approach or start with me on the very next DVD. If that's true, let's get into this invincible psychology, the ultimate advantage. And I'm very excited to be able to start this journey with you. And I thank you for your process. And I look forward to hearing the story of how this program has changed your business and changed your life. Live strong, live with passion, and God bless.